How's it going, boys? Johnny Superb Man here, and it's finally time that we start up our very first basketball franchise mode. What the hell? NBA 2K20 has been released, and I gotta say, ever since my Toronto Raptors won the NBA championship, I've become a basketball fan. Call me a front runner, call me a bandwagoner, I don't care. I was exposed to basketball, and I gotta say, man, hockey could learn a few things. It's an exciting sport to watch, especially when your team is in it. So I grinded the hell out of NBA 2K19, had a lot of fun with it. The gameplay's great, but the franchise mode, oh my god, it's so in depth. You can have a lot of fun with this. So I thought, why not bring it to YouTube for 2K20? And we're gonna put a little spin on this. I'm taking over my team, the Toronto Raptors, but it's unfortunate that now I'm a basketball fan because I'm gonna be watching basketball games this year, but we don't have arguably the best player in the world anymore, Kawhi Leonard. So I thought in this universe, what would happen if Kawhi Leonard decided to re-sign with the Toronto Raptors? There he is, boys! Kawhi, baby! Is it possible for Toronto to turn themselves into a dynasty? You know, with a lot of trades, a lot of free agent movings going on, there's a lot of powerhouses in the West. Also, the Nets with KD and Kyrie. Is it possible? I just wanted to have some fun with this GM mode, so Kawhi Leonard is back on the Toronto Raptors. I made a simple trade, Kawhi from the Clippers, just for like a random small forward. And don't worry, every other roster is exactly the same. So you go to the Rockets, they have Harden, they have Westbrook. So the rosters are up to date. I just made a quick switch, bringing back Kawhi Leonard to the Toronto Raptors. All right, gonna hurt the Clippers. Good for us. All right, so we'll get to the rosters. We'll get to all the settings, all the cool little features in this game. I know I got a lot of NHL fans watching this. This franchise mode, man, it's a lot of fun. NHL or EA could learn a lot from this. So first, we're just gonna go through all the settings. I just want to get this stuff out of the way, show you guys what we have, what we're using. So if I go to, we'll just do this one step at a time. The options, my league settings. All right, autosave is off. Quarter length, 12 minutes. Normalize play to sim minutes. That's if you have less than 12, we're fine. We're gonna leave that off. Features, all right, so automatic league expansion, I'm going to turn that off along with rule changes. I don't want any rule. I remember in 2K19, I put the shot clock to like 20, and all of a sudden the average points for a team in a game was like 150 because they'd be taking so many more shots. We're not going to change with the rules, and we're not going to expand the league, all right? Team chemistry is going to be on. Progressive fatigue is going to be on. Draft class quality. This is one of the cool features, man. You can really customize your franchise mode. So if you want the draft class each year to be filled with studs, superstars, you can jack it up. If you want it to be garbage, you can lower it. I'm just going to leave everything at the default for right now. We can see how it plays out, and then for our next GM mode, we can make the tweaks, all right? Contracts, here's another cool thing. You can determine how much a player should be asking for, so you can bring in a sample player, and it'll show you his expected salary and his true salary, and then you can modify that based on the stats. We're going to leave it all the same. Trades, trade logic is on, trade deadline is on, restricted sign restriction on, or recently signed restriction on. All these I have not touched. All right, trade override is off, computer trades on. Yeah, there you go. Player trade value, another thing that you can edit the value of each player when it comes to trading, the style importance, the player fame importance. I mean, it is in depth. The amount that you can customize. We're not going to touch any of this. Injuries are going to be on. Career-ending injury frequency. So you can have, I guess, star players get a career-ending injury. I'll leave that on. Now it's going to be rough. If that happens to Kawhi in the very first game, my goodness gracious. Progression, player progression rate. All right, so if you want players to progress a lot faster, you can. In-season training, I'm just going to leave all that at 50. All right, attributes progression. All right, so here's a really cool little feature. So there's 3 stages for each player: the growth, the peak, and the decline phase. So you can tell the game that when a player is during their growth phase, you know, you can have them grow very quick. You can have them grow very slow. Oh my God, it is so cool. The peak phase, they stay put. Driving layup actually goes down. Draw foul goes down. I'd imagine your athleticism, like your speed, speed, acceleration starts to go down. And then in the decline phase, everything is going down essentially. So if you want players to play into their 50s, maybe you can raise that up to like 75. I don't know. My God. Difficulty, we're going to leave on All-Star. There are 5 difficulty modes: Rookie, Pro, All-Star, Superstar, and Hall of Fame. Going to go on the third one out of 5, the middle one. All right, simulator difficulty, so you can make the simulation easier or harder. That's really cool. Trade negotiation, morale effects, morale difficulty, computer resign aggressiveness. We're just going to leave all of this at 50. All right, injuries. Simulation, player fatigue, we're going to leave that the way it is. Leave all this the way it is. Yeah, shot type simulation. Yeah, we're good. All right, so I could go through every single option there, but you guys get the point. We are going with essentially a default setup here for year number 1. All right? Position settings. All right, so here's a cool little feature. If I want to play a game just as, say, Kyle Lowry or Kawhi Leonard, I can do that. Or I can hop in and just take over one position so that I would deal with the substitutions as well. We're going to leave those off for right now. Computer sliders. All right, so you can use the sliders. This is why I'm choosing All-Star. When you switch from computer to human, they're both the same. If you go up to Superstar, computer's got a bit of an advantage, and you go down to Pro, human's got a bit of an advantage. So we're just going to go even for both the computer and for the human, because we are going to be watching a bunch of games. Ticker settings, don't have to worry about that. My League automation. All right, so all user teams. Yeah, you can choose more than one team in this, which is really cool. Prospect scouting, I'm going to leave all that manual. And then the lineup automation, all of that is going to be manual as well. Yeah, I want full control in this GM mode. Settings, we got All-Star. All right, this is more of the gameplay settings. I've already gone through all that. Coach settings, same thing. Controller settings, and we are good. All right, so you have the trade sliders. You can also mess around with sliders based on trade. Oh, no, that was already in the settings, yeah. This is the same stuff. All right, so those are the exact same things. All right, so we're good. So season stats, standings, relocation, expansion, training, scouting, coaching, front office, league news. A lot to go through. So you can look at social media. I guess that is, what, just trending, like rumors going on around the league. Injury reports, so every team with their injury report. If we're going up against the team in the playoffs, that would be something that we want to focus on. NBA records, this is something I wish the NHL franchise had. Interactive records for every stat that can be manipulated throughout the course of your franchise. So if you draft somebody, he could pass Kareem Abdul-Jabbar for the career total points, and he'll show up right there. MLB has it as well. You have your career, your season, your game in the playoffs. So there's a lot of points that you can break, which makes it a lot of fun. League history, all right, so it shows, this is another thing I wish the NHL had. It shows all the past champions, the past points per game leader, Hall of Fame, the most valuable player. All right, shows you the MVP, the last champions. I mean, the Toronto Raptors over the Golden State Warriors, 4-2. The MVP, Kawhi Leonard. And look how far it goes back. I think you can go like 80 years in 2K19, and it would remember everything. So you have a complete historical overview of the past champions, MVPs, and again, it gets influenced based on the future here. So that's really cool. Retired jerseys, all right. We have no retired jerseys with the Raptors. Soon to be the Kawhi Leonard. Just retires jersey, even though he played 1 year here. Transaction report. All right, so if you want to follow up some trades. All right, very good. Season awards, team records. Oh, here's my team. Oh, look at this. Total points, DeMar DeRozan with 52. Vince Carter, 41. Field goals made. Is there any, like, playoff points? It doesn't say. Oh, playoff records. There we go. Total points. Vince Carter. What about Kawhi? There you go. Man, Vince Carter in 2001, 50 points. But Kawhi Leonard took over that list. 2, 3, and 4. Field goals made. Kawhi Leonard. 3-pointers made. Fred VanVleet. 7. Oh, my God. Fred VanVleet there in the finals. Game 6. Straining those threes in the fourth quarter. Free throws made. Kawhi Leonard. 16, baby. All the way up there. Yeah, he had a huge impact on our franchise, taking all sorts of records, all right? So there is the league news. Front office, all right, so here's where we can have some fun. Let's take a look at the Toronto Raptors roster, all right? From best to worst, we got Kawhi Leonard. Now, there's a lot of features here. We got your morale, you got your player type, you have your season stats, your career stats over 36 minutes, Advanced, season splits, the attributes, which is very in-depth. There are lots of stats in basketball, all right? I'm not going to go through them all individually just because it'll take forever. But the good news is that they've summarized it in the grade screen. So inside scoring, A+, and it also shows you the position average. So you can compare this player to other players in that same position. Inside scoring, A+. Mid-range scoring, A. 3-point scoring, A-. Playmaking, B+. Perimeter defense, A+. Post defense, B+. Rebounding, D+. Athleticism, B+. Basketball IQ, A+. Potential, A+. Overall, A+. Kawhi Leonard. Is he the best player in the game? Hang on a second. All players. Yeah, oh my God, he is. A 98 overall Kawhi Leonard. Better than the King, LeBron James. Better than the league MVP, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Kevin Durant, James Harden. We have the league's best player. Man, I should have freaking watched the Raptors last year, man. Oh, the best player in the world left our team. That's such a pain in the arse. All right, hang on one second. Okay, so let's look at the rest of the roster here. We have Kawhi, we have Pascal Siakam. All right, 25 years of age, 87 overall. They gave him some love this year. What is his potential? Hang on a second. Like I said, I know where all these things are. Potential 89 overall. So he's only 87. We can get him up to 89 overall. That's going to be good. Big time small forward, power forward combo right there. Inside scoring A+, mid-range A. So you can really just feed the paint there with Kawhi and Pascal Siakam. They can hit some threes though as well. B+, pretty good. Inside D, perimeter D. So with these two guys out there, you got the perimeter covered, you got the paint covered. Playmaking is D, fair enough. He's a power forward. Rebounding C-, physicals B+, IQ B+. Yeah, Pascal is a good player, and he's only on a 1-year, $2.35 million contract. Was that it? Let's see. Now he's gonna get paid big time next season. Hopefully, hopefully we can afford him. It's really weird with basketball contracts, man. Bird and oh my God. Hopefully I can afford him. I don't know, but he's gonna be a major piece of the Raptor squad for year number 1 here. Mr. Raptor Kyle Lowry. How many seasons as a Raptor now? Hang on a second. I'll find out through the career stats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 seasons as a member of the Toronto Raptors, and he finally gets to call himself NBA champion, baby. 85 overall, inside game is good. He can also take 3-pointers and mid-range. So with these 3 guys, we have some offense on this team. Marc Gasol and Serge Ibaka are 2 centers. These guys also, I mean, Marc Gasol for a center can take threes. Oh yeah, we can hit the 3-point for sure. Here in Toronto. Serge Ibaka, more of a inside defender. Let's see. Yeah, B+. And rebound. Yeah, B+. All right. Fred VanVleet, they have him as a two-way 3-point playmaker. Only 79 overall, but his 3-point game, A-. So he'll be a good secondary point guard to Kyle Lowry. We have Rondae Hollis-Jefferson, the backup now for Pascal Siakam. Norman Powell, he's going to be our starting shooting guard with the departure of Danny Green. Then Stanley Johnson, OG Anunoby, small forward. He was supposed to get a lot of minutes this year, but Kawhi has come back. What's his stats looking like? Attributes. He's 72 overall. His potential's only 78. Now we can work on that. That's the cool thing about this game. You can actually, in player development, focus on a player's potential while they're still in their growth stage. Once they get to their peak stage, you can't really do it anymore. But considering he's only 22, I'd say, let's say 3 years of growth, 3 times 3, 9. We can get that up to, yeah, we can get that up to like an 85, 86, 87, because it may still drop off as I raise it, but we can get him up to the mid-80s by the time he's like Pascal Siakam's age. So that's not too shabby. A nice little backup small forward right there. Patrick McCaw, small forward. He is more of a defender, right? Perimeter D-man, yeah. He's got decent 3-point shooting. Physicals, only C. Not really the quickest. He's 6'7". Jeez. Oh, I thought he was a shooting guard. No, he's a small forward. Never mind. Cameron Payne, Matt Thomas, Chris Boucher, Terrence Davis. All right, so there are the Toronto Raptors squad. If I sort by position, and usually what I like to do in 2K19 was 3 players per position, 15-man roster. So Lowry, VanVleet, Payne. There's 3-point guards. Powell, Thomas, and Davis, 3 shooting guards. Kawhi, Johnson, Anunoby, and McCaw. So we have we actually have, what's it called, 4 small forwards, but Kawhi and OG can both play the power forward position, and McCaw can play the guard position. Siakam, Hollis Jefferson, who can play small forward, and Chris Boucher, 3 power forwards, and then we only have 2 centers. I think I might want to go target another center in free agency or trade for one, because if we lose Marc Gasol or Serge Ibaka to an injury, then we only have 1 center. I don't see any of our power forwards who are capable of playing the center position. So that might be our first decision, boys, going out and trying to target a center for one of our small forwards. Because we brought back Kawhi Leonard, we're not going to need one of these guys. Stanley Johnson, I want Anunoby, but Stanley Johnson or Patrick McCaw probably could be moved out. Or even Chris Boucher, because those guys could play power forward. You can move out Boucher and bring in a center. All right, so this is what we do here in franchise mode. We try to make some trades, make some signings to make this team better, and turn the Toronto Raptors into a dynasty. All right, so that's roster. Player Finder, really cool. You can put in whatever stats you want, age, contract. If you want 3-point scoring at A+, and then search, it'll bring up everyone that you need. So if you need to find a specific player just to round out your roster, you can do it with that. Really cool. Free agency. All right, so if we need to pick up a center right now, who's available? Oh, look at that. We got Carmelo Anthony. Melo still in free agency. Can't find a team. Jeremy Lin. He's a champion, but we already have that 3rd point guard, so we don't need him back. Could always trade him away, though. And then the centers. Let's see. So Kenneth Faried, Marcin Gortat. Jeez, I'm butchering that name. I'm going to be butchering names left and right. All right? I'm still getting used to the rosters. Joakim Noah and his horrible shot. We could bring in one of these guys just in case Serge or Mark go down with an injury. Okay, so I'll just show you guys that. Contract extensions, so you can extend contracts mid-season in this game. View picks, you can view the current draft picks that you have. So in 2020, good, we're back to having a first and second. 21, we have a first. 22, we have a first. 23, we have a first. 24, we have a first. So it looks like Ujiri has traded away all of our seconds before I moved in here, but that's okay. He got us a championship, and we still have all of our first rounders, so that is really good. You can create a player mid-season, so if you want to have some flexibility just to have some fun, you can. Trade Finder. If I put in Kawhi Leonard and I go Trade Finder, oh, nobody wants him. Well, probably just because I traded for him. He's probably not allowed to be traded again. But if I put Pascal Siakam in there, all right, other teams will come back with suggestions. So it's really easy to find a trade. You can just start by testing the waters, and then say you got, DeMar DeRozan. I want to work on that trade, right? So now you can start working on it. So I'll get rid of that guy, get rid of Marc Gasol. I'll bring back a first from the Spurs, unprotected, right? Now, that's not going to go through. I'm not going to do it. I'm just saying that's what you can do. You can use this as a base and then start building on it. Bradley Beal, D'Angelo Russell, all right? We can do what we want. But Pascal Siakam is staying. You can also do it for other teams, right? So the Houston Rockets, if we wanted to get Clint Capella as a center, I could put it in. No trades were found. All right, P.J. Tucker. How about P.J. Tucker? Any trades there? No trades were found. I guess the Houston Rockets want to hold on to that team. What about Gerald Green? Come on. No offers were found. All right, so they don't want to make any trades. What that will do is if the team wants to trade away those players, they'll find a player on your team or a mixture of a player and a draft pick on your team that would be acceptable. G League free agents. So same thing as free agents, just players that are a little bit worse. But I think you can sign them to 2-way contracts. Not too sure about that just yet. Salary cap table, just so you can keep an eye on your whole salary cap situation. We got 1 more year to go for it here in Toronto. The fact that we got Kawhi signed for 4 more years is great, but Kyle Lowry, his contract is up after this year, and he's going to be 34 starting next season, right? In real life, I almost want the Raptors to trade all these guys away because Lowry 33, Gasol 34. You know, they won us a championship. I'd love to win another championship, but how realistic are those chances? And are you going to re-sign these guys after that? Serge Ibaka, 1 year left. We have Norman Powell signed for a little bit. Fred VanVleet, 1 year left. All right, we have Johnson and McCaw signed for 2 years. All right, but it really is one and done this season. So we've got to go back-to-back, boys. We have to. View picks, the staff. All right, so in this game, you have staff. You have your CFO. Your Chief Financial Officer, we have Jacob Howard right now. His business is C, his potential is C. Assistant GM, Samuel Brown. Your contracts and your trading. I think this makes it easier to sign cheaper contracts and to accept trades more favorable to your team if you have a better assistant GM. Nick Nurse as the head coach. All right, so at least our head coach is looking like a stud. Offense A, defense B+, potential A. Assistant coach, Adrian Griffin, really not the greatest. 3 years left. I almost want to get a, what's it called, an upgrade on our assistant coach, but I'll wait for you guys to chime in there. Head scout, Clint Jones, scouting is B-. Oh, man, but there are some, it's only 1 year at 167. I can fire that goof right now and go after, oh, man, 1 year. You know what? I'm doing it right now. I'm making an executive decision. All right, I'm firing you. There you go. Sorry, Clint Jones. And I am bringing in Cuba Gooding, Don Carter, Dean Wesley. All right, I want one of these guys with A. I'm going to go for Cuba Gooding. His scouting is A. His potential is A+. Hell yeah. 4 years, interest meter. Well, let's make sure yeah, 250K. That's good. Head scout. Available budget is $5.33 million. Boom. Yeah, baby. All right, so we upgraded our scout. Do I want to get a better coach? You got to think that this coach just did take us to a championship. You candidates. Assistant coach. I mean, I can get Trent Peterson. He's balanced as well. These guys, B+, B+. Otis Newman. I don't know if it makes that much of a difference. D+, though. We're trying to win a No, we're trying to win a championship. Screw that. D+, ain't getting it done. Firing. There you go. You're fired. Oh, man. GM Superb Man comes in here, doesn't fool around, boys. So I need an assistant coach. The A and B- is good, but let's not overlook defense. Nick Nurse already has the A+ for offense, so let's just even it out. A nice B+, B+ here. System is balanced, same thing as a Nick Nurse. And assistant coach, Otis Newman. 4 years at, let's see if we can save some money here, $650K. Boom. Yeah. All right, so we've increased we've upgraded our staff in the scouting position and the assistant coach position. All right, yeah, we got it good. Now we just got to work on the assistant GM and the CFO, but I'll let those ones go for now. All right, so there is the staff. Player DNA, what the hell is this? Player DNA lets you download, create, or share templates of created players via Edit Player. Okay, so I think in this game also you can export a player for other people to use. So say we had a rookie. Say the rookie was Kawhi Leonard that we drafted, right? I think you can go export. Can you export a player? Maybe it was player DNA. You export the player that way. Anyways, the point is, once we start drafting players, if we find a stud that you guys want me to upload so that you can put him on your own squads, we can do that in this game. It's a lot of fun. All right, so that's it for front office. Next up, coaching. All right, here's where it gets very in-depth. Now, for NHL, there's not really much you can do when it comes to coaching. Sure, you can arrange your lineups, but when it comes to the type of power play, the focus, the player that you want to have the puck the most, the shifts that you want at the end of the game, you know, like you'll pull your goalie and then all of a sudden your fourth liner will score an empty net goal. Great, you got the goal, but why the hell is the fourth line out there when the empty net has been pulled, or the goalie's been pulled, right? So in this game, you can choose your coach a game plan and get very specific. It allows you to choose the game plan for each individual team, which helps out during the playoffs. During the regular season, we're just going to go to a global game plan, okay? So all teams, and here we go. So, here's where you set your lineup, all right? Kyle Lowry, Norman Powell, Kawhi Leonard, Pascal Siakam, Marcus Saul, Ibaka is the sixth man, Fred VanVleet, number 7, Hollis Jefferson, number 8, Johnson, number 9, and then we have a bunch of guys on the bench. All right, so you can determine how many minutes each player plays, all right? So if you want somebody to have an MVP-type season like Leonard, jack it up. Now, 48 minutes a night, that's going to hurt him. His chances of getting injured going to be way up there, and also his effectiveness during the game ain't going to be that high because he's going to be fatigued, all right? You got to worry about stuff like that. Each player has a body health, which has injuries, and also wear and tear, fatigue. So I find a star player, you know, in the playoffs it's different, but a star player I like around 36 minutes, all right? So we're going to go Kyle Lowry and Kawhi up at 36 minutes, all right? Norman Powell, let's just go 24 for right now. Pascal Siakam, I want up at 36. So let me just lower all of my defensive players. Or not my defensive player, my bench players. I'm still getting used to the vocabulary, boys. Siakam's going to play 36 minutes. All right. So Marc Gasol and what's it called? Serge Ibaka. Let's just go 24-24 for right now, and it'll actually show you at the top how many minutes you've distributed it to each position. Okay. Fred VanVleet, we want to round out the point guard. So with Kyle Lowry playing 36, Fred only has to play 12. He can't play shooting guard. I could even lower, you know what? I'll lower that down to 32. All right, we'll give Fred a little bit more playing time. All right, there you go. 18 minutes or 16 minutes for Fred, 32 for Kyle Lowry. Kyle Lowry is still an 85. Fred is only a 79, so that is very substantial. All right, so I want Kyle to have some good minutes. Ibaka, Fred VanVleet. All right, Hollis Jefferson only needs to go 12 minutes for right now. He's the backup for Pascal Siakam. He's only 75 overall. We don't really need to play him. Our backup small forward, I want as OG Anunoby. Sorry, Stanley Johnson. Well, we drafted this guy in 2015, 8th overall. We didn't draft him, did we? No, we got him from Detroit. All right, so we got him from Detroit. What's his stats over 36 minutes? 2.4 turnovers per game. 2 assists. Oh my God, no. We're not using this guy. We're gonna go with OG. You're gonna give him 12 minutes, all right? And then we just need to find another shooting guard that we want to use. Who's our best shooting guard? This guy, Matt Thomas. So the departure of Danny Green has left a big hole, all right, in our shooting guard position. So that means I got to give the minutes to Norman Powell. We're gonna go 32 minutes for Norman, and Thomas we're gonna give a 16. You know what? I will go, because these guys are, I'll give Thomas 16 minutes. Yeah, that's fine. In fact, what I'll do is, I'll give Norman Powell, I don't want to give Norman Powell that much. He's only 75 overall. Yeah, we'll see what the shooting guard position seems to be a little bit of a weakness for us right now. Norman Powell, what's your potential at? Hang on a second. Maybe we play him, maybe he gets better. Attributes, 76 overall, and he's already 26 years of age. He ain't going to grow too much more. Inside scoring, all right, he's good at three-point scoring. His playmaking ain't good. He's good at perimeter defense, and he's got good, you know what, he'll be fine. That's the thing about this game. He can be 75 overall. He'll do his thing. He'll play good defensively, so I'm going to give him 32 minutes. Yeah, that's fine. And then this guy, Thomas, you know what we'll do? We'll give this guy 8 minutes, all right, and then we'll also bring up this other guy, Davis, all right, and give him 8 minutes. And then after, like, the first month, we'll see which one is playing better, and we'll choose. All right, we're not going to play Boucher. We're not going to play Johnson. We're not going to play McCaw. We're not going to play Payne. Well, the coach may bring them in during games, but it's not going to be the strategy. All right, so that's going to be our lineup for the Raptors. Looks like we are using 11 players, so I got to remember that. So let's move on, all right? Coaching. All right, so here's Nick Nurse's coaching profile. Help defense at 35. I can adjust it if I want, but I'm going to... Nick Nurse knows what he's doing. Run plays frequency, 90. All right. Zone usage frequency, 5. Bench depth. Now, I'm going to change this. I'm going to turn that to 11 because we are using 11 players. And also, during the course of the regular season, load management. I don't want too many minutes in games that are not needed, right? Bench utilization, so I'm going to go to the bench a little bit more. Lineup performance factor, so how much a player's performance affects their minutes. So Nick Nurse will give minutes to players who are performing. I like that. Young and old players determines which types of players will be favored. It's even. I just want the best players. And the system proficiency preference. We'll get to that in a second. Each coach has a specific... system proficiency, or no, system that they have. I think Nick Nurse's is balanced. Essentially, each player is better at a certain system. So if a player is good at the grit and grinds, not good at balanced, under Nick Nurse, he might not get playing time if we jack that up. We're going to leave that right there at 50, though, okay? All right, now here's where it gets a lot of fun. In NHL, you can't do this, and it sucks because I want certain players to be the focal point of your power play. You know, I want Ovechkin to be taking one-timers 3 times each power play, you know, at least. Well, here in this game, you can do it. First scoring option, Kawhi Leonard. So every play, we're going to go to Kawhi first. Second scoring option, Pascal Siakam, baby. And the third scoring option, we're going to leave open. No preference, because it could be Kyle Lowry, it could be Gasol, could be Ibaka, could be Fred VanVleet. We'll just leave that. But these two guys are going to be our primary scorers, Leonard and Siakam. You can also change the offensive focus, defensive focus, the tempo, the rebounding, and this will all influence your stats. I'm going to leave it the way it is, but offensive focus, you can go neutral. You can play through your star, so even more points towards the best guy with, or the guy with the best overall on your team. No preference, so you're just neutral. Well, actually, that's not neutral. What's no preference? I think no preference means based on whatever game um, they'll make the adjustments there, kind of thing. Get to the basket, so that could be something useful for us because of guys like Siakam and Leonard. The inside scoring, that could be useful. Get shooters open, that's something more for like a team like Golden State, you know, with Klay Thompson and Steph Curry. We don't need that. Feed the post, that could be very useful for us as well. But I'm gonna listen pick and roll offense, but I'm gonna listen to Nick Nurse, neutral offensive focus. All right, if we have an open three, take it. If we have somebody open in the paint, pass it there. Average tempo, you can shoot at will. That'll get you a lot more points, but also a lot more rebounds, turnovers. All right, we're just going to go to an average tempo. Offensive rebounding, some crash, others get back. Defensive focus, neutral. All right, so you can change a bunch of things right here. It's a lot of fun, and it really does influence the game. I've seen it. In 2K19, you'd be in the playoffs, and you know, you'd feed the paint and all of a sudden no one on your team would have any kind of three-point shooting. Then you'd switch back to neutral and the three-pointers would skyrocket up there. Oh, the attempts, not the made shots, but the attempts would. So it's really cool. So that's the setup that we're going to have, the global setup, all right? On the fly lineups, this is for when you're in the game. It's just like if you quickly hit like left or right on the D-pad, you can bring up whatever lineup you want. So here's my bench lineup. Here's my tall lineup. You want a tall five out there. Your quick lineup, your defensive lineup, your three-point lineup. All right. We're not going to be using that too much because once we're in a game, we're going to be watching it. It's the thing about GM mode. I don't have control. Freestyle. Freestyle allows you to jump in. Oh shit! I accidentally clicked on it. Well, whatever. We'll go in here right now. Freestyle allows you to take control, basically free practice. Take control of any player on your roster just to get a feel for him. Because in this game, you know, timing is a major factor. Everyone's jump shot is a little bit different. I think there are 3 timings. There's like quick, normal, and slow for jump shots. So you got to get used to it. Oh, hot zones. What the hell is this? Oh, you can actually practice in your hot zones. There we go, baby. And everyone's also has different handles, right? So just getting used to the player, especially if you drafted a guy. Boom. Let's see if I can take the iconic shot. The inbound pass. Kawhi gets it around the blocks in the corner. Oh, no, it doesn't sink. It wasn't on the line, boys, this time. But that's all right, Kawhi. When the game matters, you will be able to hit it. Oh my God, could you believe that shot? It was after that shot that it was like, I didn't even see it live either, because it was only the second round. I became the fan in that series against the Bucks, and then the finals were awesome to watch, man, because I was caught up by that point. Oh my God, what a legendary playoff run for the Raptors, man. All right, so where were we? Freestyle. We just got that done. Practice plays, very effective if you want to play. When you're calling, like, it was so confusing for me to learn what each play meant. I finally figured out, like, isolation, one-on-one. Quick usually means they're setting up a three-pointer, you know, like things like that. But just to practice the play, to know what you're looking for so you can get that pass there that much quicker, it does help out. We're not going to be doing that, though. Here's the system proficiency that I was talking about, all right? So Nick Nurse, his preferred proficiency is balance, but I can change it if I want. Now, you can see the stars at the bottom. Based on the players that you have, you can see your overall system proficiency. So if I switch to a 7-second system, which is all about forcing tempo by shooting quick and taking shots from the key or 3, our team would actually perform worse. And you can see the positives and the negatives. And that will influence the simulation and all the stats that come from it. Defense, we're not bad. Balance is good. And what's even better is that you can sort by player. So say you draft a guy who's very good at defense, you can then try to build your team around him with the new system. Balance seems to be the best for the Toronto Raptors, right? We got a lot of guys who just work out at balance. But Kawhi could work in a grit and grind. So I could try to, you know, bring in guys who are great at grit and grind. Kawhi can handle the pace and space. Same thing with Kyle Lowry. Perimeter-centric. He's not good at the post-centric, though. Well, not as good. 4.5 is still good. Triangle, he's good. 7 seconds, he is not good. So not a lot of speed there with Kawhi. Defense, oh yeah, the Greg Popovich system, baby. But we're going to leave it on balance. So just more depth, right? I actually had a lot of fun doing that when I was grinding. I would draft a player and he would be a stud, and I'd figure out, all right, what's he the best at? All right, that's going to be our team focus. And then you would just, in free agency or through trades, try to bring in players like that, and it makes a difference. If you can get like a 5-star team, oof. You can edit your playbook where you determine what plays you want. So like isolation is one-on-one, pick and roll is a fist. So when it's called fist, double drag 6, it's a pick and roll play. What else was it? These are all pick and roll. Oh my god. Punch is a post. Yeah, that was it. Punch is a post or a guard. Oh, post up. Oh no, the guard post up. So yeah, punch is post. Give is a handoff, and quick is the 3-pointer. Yeah, that was the one. So a lot of pick and roll here in Toronto. You can also go into a scrimmage, all right? So that is coaching. Scouting, all right. So you can look at each team. That'll tell you if they're rebuilding, buying, selling. So it'll help you make trades. They'll tell you which... you shouldn't waste your time in trying to make a trade for either Kawhi Leonard or Paul George. I already took Kawhi from you, the Clippers. So just more information right there. Prospect scouting. All right, so we can have a lot of fun with prospects. We have the automated generated draft class. All right, you can sort by height, you can sort by listed wingspan, you can sort by all the categories, and you can find out their potential. A lot of fun scouting in this game. Gives you the mock drafts based on the Draft Express, the 2K boards, the NBA.com. Oh, there's a lot of depth when it comes to scouting. Player comparison. You can compare any 2 players you want from any 2 teams. Give you all the information you need if you want to make that trade that you were thinking about. Get rid of that one player that you don't feel fits in on your roster, like us with that 2 shooting guards that we're given 8 minutes to each. We can compare those 2 guys and see which one is actually better. Team rivals, just showing you what your rivalries are. All right. Analytics tool. Oh my God. You can build, oh good God, build selection. I don't even know what this is. I guess you're building your own custom analytics. Get out of there. Oh God, oh jeez. All right. I haven't even gone into that in 2K19 to be fair. Draft board. All right, so you can select which players you want on your draft board, and I think the draft will automatically take care of it for you. So I'm just going to remove those guys for right now. Big boards. That is the scouting, and then team comparison. You can compare whatever 2 teams that you want. They'll give you an in-depth analysis. All right, matchup report. It'll give you the favorite, the projected lineup with the people on the bench, the stat rankings, the shot chart. Oh yeah, it goes into depth in this game. And now here, training. Now I felt like this was glitched in 2K19. I'm gonna try it again in this game, but a really cool little feature called player mentorship. Now in this game, every player has badges. You know what? Let me just bring up the badges first, which help distinguish one player from the next, and also gives them advantages. All right, so hang on, where are the badges? What the hell? Badges. There you go. All right, so you have your finishing, your shooting, your playmaking, and your defensive badges. All right, Kawhi's got a lot of badges for each one, and I think there are 4 categories for each: Hall of Fame, Legendary, Hall of Fame, Gold, Silver, Bronze. Yeah, that was it. There's only 4. So if I go to defense, yeah, there you go. So he's got like a legendary clamp, which boosts the ability to stay in front of the ball handler on the perimeter, all right? He's got a gold defensive leader, boosts the defensive abilities of teammates when in the game. So these badges are very useful, and they also are influenced in the simulation. But when a player comes into the league, they don't really have a lot of badges, right? I mean, Kawhi's got 43 badges right now, where a guy like OG Anunoby has 2 badges. So what you can do, all right, in theory, is help to mentor younger players and give those younger players badges that their mentor actually has. So we'll bring up a guy like Fred VanVleet. Oh, Kyle Lowry is already his mentor. That's perfect. All right, so he is trying to learn the Acrobat Silver badge. He's trying to learn the catch and shoot, and he's trying to learn difficult shots, and he's going to be doing that from Kyle Lowry. What about OG Anunoby? Hang on. Rondé Jefferson is what's it called? Is being mentored by Serge Ibaka. OG Anunoby. All right, OG, you're gonna get mentored by Kawhi Leonard. There it is. Now, what do we want to give OG? Let's give him some of those defensive plays. All right, difficult shots, goal. Ooh, difficult shots. Boom, that's the one. Clutch shooter. Boom. Deep fades. My God, look at all the freaking pickpocket. Hall of Fame. Boom. All right. So based on that, we should be able to reach bronze by the end of July. Now, I don't know if that's going to actually work. In the last game, I felt like it didn't work. We're going to see. All right. Set mentor. Should Kawhi Leonard mentor OG Anunoby? Boom. All right. So OG is being mentored by Kawhi. Serge Ibaka. These guys are all older guys. Pascal's being, mentored by Marcus Gasol. Norman Powell, we got no shooting guard to mentor you, buddy. You're already 26 as well. All right, so we got the younger players being mentored. So that's a cool little feature. Team training, you can decide what to focus on more. Physical, you can also go the individual stats, so to improve these stats for guys. All right, it gets very complicated. I didn't even really go into this too much, so I'm just going to go by player type and leave all this for right now. Team development, it will show you how your team has developed overall based on the training. Injury history, training schedule, you can set the training schedule coming up. Again, very complex. Player training, player focus. Individual training allows you, yeah, okay, is this the individual training? Yeah, there it is. So Kyle Lowry, I can focus on, you know, instead of his hustle, I could focus on driving dunk for Kyle Lowry, right? So you can do a bunch of things. Oh, no, I don't want that. It has to be 100%. Well, just go back to what it was before, yeah, but by player type. So the game will make these guys better individually, but if there's some specific player, like a young guy that you want to grow in one category, like I said, for the system proficiency, you can do it. And then it'll give you an update just on the player development. Oh my goodness gracious. Expansion, which I turned off. I don't want to expand. Relocation, we will not be relocating the Raptors. And then the standings, season stats, sliders, and all that good stuff. Woo! My goodness gracious. So we got through it all. Now let's get to some gameplay to finish off the video. We got our opening night home game up against Zion Williamson and the Pelicans. So here's, again, where you can go. Scouting, team comparison. We'll bring up the Pelicans right here. All right, you can see the differences, the weaknesses, the strengths. I'd say our team is better. The spread consensus pick, bottom right, says the Raptors right there. Good. Oh, yeah, our perimeter defense up against their offensive IQ kills them. Our defensive IQ versus their offensive IQ kills them. Our three-point scoring versus their perimeter defense kills them. Post defense kills their low post offense. Oh, yeah. Projected lineup, all right? So we got Lowry. What do they got? Lonzo Ball, Drew Holiday, Brandon Ingram, Zion Williamson, and Derek Favors. And on the bench, JJ Redick. All right, stat rankings, there's going to be nothing right there. So I want to watch a little bit of this game. And also, are they going to hand out our championship rings? It's at home, right? Home game's blue? Hang on a second. Where does it say? Yeah, home games are blue. So let's jump in there and see what NBA 2K20, the gameplay, actually looks like. Let's go. Yeah, baby, they're going to do it. The Raptors World Champions ring ceremony. NHL, get on your shit. Chris Boucher. Now, I don't even know if this guy played in the playoffs. I'm gonna have to get up to date on all the rosters, boys. You guys are gonna have to help me. Hey, there's Adam Silver. They actually have the real commissioner as well. OG Anunoby back from his injury. Didn't play in the playoffs. The future of the Raptors right here. Well, he's got the right mentor and Kawhi Leonard, who decided to stay. Serge Ibaka. Oh, what a force in the finals. Was that one game he had like 20 rebounds, 20 points? Woo, man, off the bench, he was lights out for us. Thank you very much, Serge. Fred VanVleet. What can I say about this guy? He's Canadian to me. Takes an elbow right underneath the eye in what was it, Game 5. Comes back for Game 6 and starts draining threes in the fourth quarter. He was the MVP of that fourth quarter. I don't care. Norman Powell. He was replaced by Danny Green, but 26 years of age, perimeter defender. Raptors were hoping for a big season out of him. Calls himself champion. Marcus Gasol, baby, coming back for one more year. Opted to stay with Toronto from Memphis. Gets that championship. Oh yeah, role model for all those Spanish players. Kyle Lowry, Mr. Raptor, baby. Yeah, deserves to call himself champion. Oh, I remember the playoff runs. He's seen some harsh times against the Nets, against LeBron, but now he is a champion. Pascal Siakam, the NBA's most improved player. In real life, the Raptors are really going to have to rely on this guy to have another breakout year. But this, he's got some help. What a stud, though. But the best player on the Raptors, the Claw, baby. Finals MVP, two-time Finals MVP, two-time champion Kawhi Leonard. And he's not done. It's dynasty time. Let's go. Fans here in Toronto, they appreciate what the Raptors did over the summer. And now it's time for another one. Well, NBA World Champions, the banner raising and everything. NBA, get on your game. Look at this. Franchise mode. Good Lord. Opening night. All right, so I'm going to, hang on a second. I'm going to turn off those commentators. I'm going to have to get good at commentating basketball. So it's going to start slow. And we're going to get better at it. And I noticed that the fans are quite loud in this. So I'm just going to lower that a little bit. All right, so here we go. Oh, there's the great Zion. The great Zion Williamson. And what's great about this game in comparison to like NHL, just the old NHL games, the personality of each player, like it's like MLB in that way, you know? They look the way they should look, they play the way they should play. They feel different when you have control of that player. Rather, NHL, everything feels the same, everything shoots the same. Now I'm hoping that 2020 is different with the new animations. But we'll get to that when NHL comes out. Right now, we have tip-off, opening night, the Pelicans. The first overall pick, Zion Williamson, and the NBA champions. Two teams in two completely different spots. And the tip-off goes to the Pelicans. So we'll watch a little bit of this. I just want to see how my Raptors come out. And I'll show you guys some of the cool in-game simulation as well. Zion Williamson, his first NBA touch in the regular season. He misses. Oh, but the rebound. Is his first name Derek Favors? Derek Favors? I don't know. I probably butchered that. Favors drains it. And the Pelicans out to a lead. Kyle Lowry. Oh, he's going for that wide open three. He can't sink it. And in the finals in Game 6, he opened up the game with that. It's coming down. Zion for three. Nope. Doesn't have the touch. 0 for 2 to start his career. Zion Williamson. They should just be feeding him in the paint. Is he actually a good shooter? Just feed him in the paint and let him go to work, man. Let him dunk right over you. All right, here we go. Come on, Raptors. Pascal Siakam. Now, I made the first option Kawhi Leonard, so make a play that Kawhi Leonard's the go-to guy. Ooh, that's a reach-in foul on Favors. Pascal Siakam doing a good job. How many team fouls is it needed before we get in the bonus? Is it 5 or 6? So that's 1, nice and early. All right, that's good. Gasol, the inbound. Gonna find Lowry. Yeah. Lowry with the pump fake. Another one. The picks are being set. Gasol sets a wide open three. Oh, again, Lowry. Late release. That was actually a good one. Gasol set the pick. Zion driving over Kawhi. There it is. All right, so Kawhi trying to defend Zion on the inside. Not that easy. Zion sinks his first 2 in his NBA career. All right. Enough going for threes. Can we get Kawhi in this game, boys? Lowry driving. Ooh, the layup. There you go. Start feeding the paint a little bit more, Nick Nurse. That's what I like to see. Lonzo Ball. Oh, God. Please let Lonzo take a shot. I want to see that horrible jump shot. Please let him take a shot. Drew Holiday. Feeds the... Here we go. Feeds the post. Here we go. Again, the fade from Zion. Is that what he should be doing? I don't know. I don't know if that's the look Zion wants. Pascal Siakam out to Kawhi. There it is. Kawhi Leonard off the glass and in. No problem. Kawhi Leonard's first basket. 1 for 1. Lonzo back up the court. Come on, let Lonzo shoot it. Zion again. To Brandon Ingram. It's the New Orleans Lakers out there. Ingram to Ball. Drew Holiday coming to set the pick. Drew gets it. Wide open three. Nope. Man, both teams just looking for that three-pointer right now. Drive the freaking paint. I got to tell, there you go, Norman. Drive the paint. There you go. Get in there. Get in there, Norman. Norman Powell working on Drew Holiday. That's a matchup that he can handle, apparently. I wonder if he's stronger. The Raptors starting out shooting 60%. Pelicans only 33%. Not good, boys. Not good. I want to see, what's his name, Lonzo take that shot. We're going to get to the simulation in a second here. Don't worry, we ain't watching the whole game. Oh, Kawhi with the steal. Jump ball. Yeah, Kawhi. Kawhi's taller than, oh, Kawhi's he's getting salty. Drew Holiday, Kawhi Leonard, jump ball. I wonder who's got the better vert right here. Kawhi looks taller, but... Oh, Drew Holiday takes it from, what the hell, Kawhi? All right, so the Pelicans get the ball back. Does not count as a steal, right? Jump ball doesn't count as a steal. Almost got it. Zion sets the pick. Jeez, wide open. And that's a splash, baby. Wide open, perfect shot right there. They finally hit their three-pointer. It seems like the Pelicans, man, they either got their strategy to get shooters open or something. Set something where we get the ball. Oh my God, why is Pascal Siakam? Oh, Zion's driving, wide open, bang! Posterizing dunk right there by Zion Williamson. The Pelicans have a 3-point lead. Can we get the ball to Kawhi? Can we get the ball to Kawhi? I'm going to have to take over. There you go. Wide open three. Very late. 94% contested. That shit ain't going to go in. I'm going to have to take over this game with the simulation. Oh, wide open. There's the jump shot. Garbage. And he sinks it. Lonzo. Oh, my God. An 8-0 run in the last 50 seconds. How do we allow 8 points in 50 seconds? What the hell are we doing? There you go, Kyle. There you go. Oh, blocked by the great Zion. The Raptors are getting shown up right here. Why aren't we getting the ball to Kawhi Leonard? Lonzo driving the layup. There you go. Marc Gasol in his face and gets the rebound. Get the freaking ball to Kawhi. He's open on the left. All right, can we set something? Oh, my God. We're just going for threes. We're just going for three-pointers. I want to get Kawhi in this game. What the hell? Oh, my God, you idiots. The Raptors are not playing. You know what I could do? I could, if we want more Kawhi Leonard plays, maybe I have to go to the playbook and set some things. We had a lot of pick-and-roll plays, and the Raptors are calling a timeout. All right, Nick Nurse, make some adjustments to the strategy. This is where the coach hopefully will change some things. We're getting beat from the three-point line, and also we're taking too many garbage shots. Watch one more sequence right here. I'll go down to like the 5-minute mark or something, and we'll start simulating to the fourth. The hell's this? League leaders last season in assists. Jesus. Kyle Lowry was second. Russell Westbrook averaging 10. He averaged a triple-double? Good God, man. All right, Raptors. Let's get the ball to, what's his name? Kawhi Leonard. Get the ball to Kawhi. Kawhi. There you go. Kawhi's open. If Lowry shoots another three-pointer, you got 10 seconds. Move. Oh, no. He's getting stopped. Lonzo's playing defense. There you go. Marc is open. Oh, Marc Gasol was open. There you go. All right, so were you. Good shot there, Kyle. They really aren't feeding the ball to Kawhi Leonard. I have him as my first scoring option as well. What the hell? Oh, no way. No way. Is that a shooting foul as well? Ooh. I thought he played pretty good defense right there. Apparently not. Favors going to the line for two. Excellent release. Sinks the first. They just do a substitution? Why are we looking at Drew Holiday back there? And he sinks both of them. Man, they have a 16-8 lead. They've doubled our points. All right, Kawhi. Can we get Kawhi? Pascal Siakam bringing it up. Lowry should be bringing it up. Getting it to Kawhi. Get it to Kawhi. Get it to Kawhi. It's all Siakam. He's going himself. Where's our plays, Nick Nurse? Norman Powell. There you go. There we go. The big man's got it now. Let's see something. Let's see. Oh, there you go. A wide open three. No, can't hit it. All we're going for is threes. Had enough of this. Zion through the D. Bang! We're getting destroyed. We're getting destroyed by the young up-and-coming Pelicans, baby. Zion is driving hard. All right, Nick Nurse, what did you tell these guys to do? The handoff to Lowry. Lowry driving. If you go for another pick three, there you go, there you go, there you go. Oh, blocked by Favors. But Gasol, oh my God, Gasol. Oh, it's just an easy layup right there. How do you not sink that? 18-8, my goodness. Raptors are going to have to find a way to turn this one around, man. Ingram wide open. Oh, man, I thought he was going to shoot a three right there. Ingram moving in with the spinorama, working on Kawhi. No way, 100% smothered right there by Kawhi Leonard. All right, finally. Now off the rebound, quick transition. Kawhi out to Pascal. To Kyle. All right. Let's see what we got here. To Kawhi. Yes. Here we go. Woo, the fade. No. Man, we suck. We freaking suck right now. Options. Hang on a second. Game stats. Box score. No, not player comparison. Team comparison. What are we shooting? 3-pointers. They're shooting 50%. We're shooting 0 for 4 for 3-point land, and our field goals 31%. The Pelicans are shooting 54. Ridiculous. So it's time to go to Simcast. All right. So I'll go back to choosing my side. Choose the Raptors. Yep. There you go. And now we're gonna go to Simcast. So there's two types of Sims. Simcast Live. Oh, let me just slow it down a little bit. Whoa. Yeah. Simcast Live allows you to watch the game from here, but what's really cool about it is that I can call my own plays. I can stop it and call my own plays. So watch. Leonard isolation, all right? So that's the play I'm going to be going for. There you go. So Leonard's got it one-on-one against Brendan Ingram, all right? And what's really cool is that this is the actual game. I can jump back and watch it. The only thing is, 3-point from Kyle Lowry missed. God damn it. The only thing is, I can't go into the game. Hang on a second. Like, watch this. It kind of sucks. If I go into the game, I'm going to have control. So if I go... No. I don't want that. What the hell? Yeah. All right. Favorite plays. Quick isolation. All right. And now I go back to jump in. I'll have control of Kawhi Leonard, which I don't want. So if I'm going to do that, I'd have to go back to choose sides and bring it like that. And then I think Kawhi still has that isolation play. So it's a little bit unfortunate. I'm not going to be playing the game like that. But you can have some fun. There you go. Kawhi working in ISO, trying to make it happen. But at least it's the plays that you want to call, right? So that's kind of cool. And you can also just do the QuickTime simulation, which is what I usually do until the end of the game. If it's a close one, then I jump back into watching it. All right, so if you go to Simcasts like that, boom, you can bring up this screen. You can still make the changes that you want. You can adjust the strategy. You could do everything you could before the game. All right, but you can just do a quicker simulation. So continue simulation. We can watch it go at this speed. We can watch it go at that speed. All right, I like to just go on the fast. Try to see if the Toronto Raptors can catch up. And if it's like a playoff game, if it's a tough game, then what we would do is we would jump in like the last 5 minutes to actually watch the players go at it. Giving us a different scenario each time, having some fun with it. I don't think we're catching up in this game, man. The Pelicans, even during the simulation right here, they've taken us in every single quarter. 33-18 in the first quarter, 32-28, 29-27. We're going to have a monster fourth quarter right here, but I don't see it happening. Oh, hang on a second. Down by 13. No, 4 minutes left. It's over. It's over. All right, so you could just do that, then play a game, jump back in, choose sides again. I know it's kind of frustrating because you want to play, but this is the whole point of GM mode, right? I'm not in control. I can't manipulate the game at all. Gonna watch these guys go for it. If you guys think it would be a good idea for me to play, then maybe like MLB we could do it. I'm not very good, but if it's cheap, I don't want to do it. So maybe you guys can decide in the comment section whether or not you want me to see me actually jump in the game or not. 2:51 remaining. You know what? Let's see if I can jump in and get us back in this. Choose sides. All right, there we go. Toronto Raptors. Let's see if I can cheese. Oh my God, I can't play on this camera angle. Hang on a second. What the hell? Oh, there it is. Camera. Nosebleeds. 2K. Alright. Alright, so let's just see if I can hit a bunch. Oh my God, I'm not even covering my man. Let's see if I can hit a bunch of 3-pointers and get back in this and maybe play some good defense as well. No, I'm covering the great Zion with Marc Gasol. Covering the great Zion with Marc Gasol. Right in your face. Right in your face. There you go, Mark. Gets the rebound. Out to Kawhi. Yeah, baby! Sinks it! Woohoo! Alright. We might be back in this. The difficulty's on All-Star, right? I'm surprised that went in. On All-Star, that's Kawhi right there. Alright, let me control Kawhi. Ooh, yeah. Maybe get some steals. I do want to cover the perimeter, but if this guy goes towards the paint, I'm taking Kawhi and I'm going towards him. I'm going. Ah, no, I gave up on it. Damn it. You got to stop him there, Norman Powell. We got to try to get back in this game. All right, here we go. Kyle Lowry. Pull up 3, baby. Nope, Lonzo's right in my face. Nope. Over to Kawhi. Oh, shit. Drive Kawhi. Out. No. Oh, my God. Okay, I'm passing the wrong way. There you go. I got to try to get a 3. Oh, fake. No one's open for a 3. I got to get points. Kawhi. Oh, I run out of bounds. Oh, my God. Yeah, see? Yeah, I try to rush it. They were definitely covering the 3-point line. I would have only gotten to 107 right there. Nah, this game is over. All right, maybe we can... Oh, Norman! Storming like Norman. Get up there, get the foul, and whoa, man. If I got a 3-point play there, that would have been beautiful. All right, here we go. Beautiful. Yeah. We can get back in this game, boys. We're about to be down by 10 with 1:42 left. Ah, man, my 3-throw percentage is 100 with Norman Powell. That's crazy. All right, here we go. Drew Holiday. Again, Drew. Again, are they in the bonus? No, they're not in the bonus, so I can have a few reach-ins. No. He's guarding it. No. Switch to Pascal. Don't let him through. Norman, block that. All right, there you go. It's all right. He's got to shoot his free throws. I mean, it's better than just an easy 2. 59%, and he fucking sinks it. 62%, and he oh man, it's over, boys. All right, we need some sort of pull-up 3 here, Lowry. We need a pull-up 3, or I need a yeah, I need a pick. I need a pick. There you go. Oh, Norman, shoot the 3, baby. Ah, slightly late. I couldn't see the freaking the meter. I'm open was in the way. That's all right. Oh my God, Gasol. Oh geez, wide open. They got this, boys. They got this. It's over. The Raptors here on opening night. They can't do anything for the fans. Now he's covering me. He ain't let me do any what's it called? There's a little spinorama on him right there. Oh, Kawhi. He's open over there, Kawhi. No, he's open. Oh my God. Not going where I wanted. Norman was wide open. Oh, there he is. What the fuck was that? Oh, and I'll take it. Well, I don't know why he did the freaking reverse right there. He could have just drove. All right. Here we go, Gasol. 3-point play. Put me back within 11 with 46 seconds left. It's over. Here we go. Oh, thank God. I thought that one was going to miss. I should probably try to run. Oh, man, the coach. Yeah, never mind. The coach has given up on this game. Boucher is out there. Oh, there you go. Big block by Boucher. Ends up being a foul. But still, Lonzo was driving. Yeah, Lonzo can't hit those free throws. It was a good decision. There's no way, right? There's no way we... Oh, my God. He missed both. Fred, pull up 3, baby. Pull up 3. Nope, no way. No fucking way. All right, so it's not cheese at this difficulty. It's not like I can just shoot 3s from anywhere. That first one with Kawhi, I think, was just a little bit lucky. Mark. Boucher. Yeah, see, wide open. Yeah, so when I'm the shittier players on my team, I can't just be draining 3s. Like it's nothing. That was just because it was Kawhi Leonard right now. All right, so that's going to be the game, ladies and gents. Unfortunately, the Toronto Raptors, in their first game defending their NBA championship, lose to the new up-and-coming friggin' Pelicans with Zion Williamson and Lonzo Ball. I got to watch out for these guys. So... what do you guys think we should do to make our team better? Anything and everything. I didn't want to go too far in this just in case I forgot something as well with the rosters. So just go nuts in the comment section, and I will see you guys in the next one. Hey guys, Johnny here, and thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, give us a like, hit that subscribe button, and make sure notifications are on so you don't miss out on any new content. We also live stream on Twitch where I take days off my life for your entertainment. Sonny Gray, get out of it. You stupid pieces of shit! I should have gone with Jose for Fernandez! Oh my God, pitching change. Fernandez, get your ass in there. Oh, I swear to God, baseball God just decided to all over me. Grand slam, oh yeah. Make me miss the playoffs with a first-ranked team. Year 2, 30 games above 500, no divisional win, trip to the wild card. First inning.